Yeah, I gotta say, I'm more than mildly annoyed. Earlier today, I checked out the start time, and the start time for today's New York Knicks at Memphis Grizzlies game was 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I set the live stream to start at around 8 p.m. and the first quarter is half over because they started the game some other time. So I'm really fucking annoyed. Like, I was supposed to start this shit already, and maybe they changed it to 7:30. I don't know, but I'm annoyed. Anyway, y'all, I really wanted to, cover the first game of the season. We're already halfway through the first quarter, so my apologies. Humpy McBalls says, "I'm here." Thank you for joining. That's a very, very special friend of mine. Pause. Quickly in the corner. But yeah, I wanted to cover the first game of the season. Thanks very much to the ESPN app for telling me that the game was going to start at 8 p.m. When it apparently started somewhere closer to 7:30. I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm definitely annoyed. But we're here. Fuck it. We're halfway. We're halfway in. Mitchell Robinson with the and one in the paint. Mitchell Robinson got a new contract in the offseason. I did not expect the Knicks to retain him. Funny story. I just came home from the NBA store because I wanted to get like some cool like Knicks shit to like wear on the stream. And the NBA store had like this really cool looking 90s era New York Knicks jersey, the Patrick Ewing jersey. And the price on the jersey was $150. And then, so I go and I look on the tag, and they slapped a sticker on top of the tag and then they said, no, it's $165. So they took the price tag, which had a price on it, and they just slapped a price tag on it with a higher price on it and expected me to buy it. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen this, like ever in your life, but nah, we're not doing that here. So I'm rocking my New York Mets shirt, same orange and blue. I'll probably try to get a jersey from somewhere to rock on some of these live streams, a hoodie or something. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. Wow, Julius Randle got the and one. So the Knicks are hanging in the game. 4:21 left in the first quarter. Anybody have any projections for the New York Knicks season? Actually, I went to the Nike store, which had no NBA basketball like stuff. I don't know. Like, these stores don't have anything in them, and they wonder why people aren't shopping at them. But anyway, there was a dude there doing security that said that he had some FanDuel thing going where he needed Ja Morant to score 25 points or more. I'm thinking he's probably going to go for 40. But you guys let me know what you guys believe the outcome of this game and also the outcome of this NBA season. We saw the Golden State Warriors beat the shit out of the Lakers last night. I was not really expecting that. And I believe the Boston Celtics got a win in their season opener last night. So we are here. We are here. For those that don't know, the game is on ESPN. And if you don't want to turn on your TV, like I'm not doing over here, ESPN Plus is carrying the game as long as you have your cable plan going. So, yeah, talk to me, people. What are your projections for this game? Wow, another 3-point field goal attempt. And another 3-point field goal attempt. I got to tell you guys, man, I have not really been as interested in NBA basketball as I was maybe 10, 15 years ago. There's just a little bit too much. There's a little bit too much hanging out by the 3-point line. But I'm hoping this season that we get a little bit more mid-range. We get a little bit more post presence. That would be really cool. Wow. Everybody's so thirsty to shoot threes. This is crazy. I don't understand. I don't get it. But anyway, y'all. Oh, shit. Get that out of here. Mike Budenholzer is like losing the hair on the top of his head, so he's trying to grow a beard. That shit looks funny as hell. Nice floater. Oh, he missed. Oh, and he gets it back. Yo, I don't even know the name of that light-skinned dude, but he definitely made up for that fucking Bush League-ass play. Another 3-point field goal attempt. God damn. Another 3-point field goal. Like, for me, like, them even making the shots is not even impressive anymore. Oh, wow. Cam Reddish, like, I was about to sing his praises, and he just threw up the laziest layup I've ever seen in my life. I'm really, really hoping that at some point we get an NBA product that is not a glorified 3-point contest. So, you know, obviously, you know that I'm a New York homer, so I'm going to be talking about things from the New York Knicks side. I am intrigued by the rise of Quentin Grimes. I'm hoping that he will be what we thought Landry Fields was going to be when he was drafted, I don't know, 12 years ago. When was Landry Fields? Might have been like 2012 or something. But Emmanuel Quickley's got another year of experience under his belt. So I'm looking forward to that. I would like to see Julius Randle. I'd like to see him move on to another team. SK246 Gaming says, let's go Knicks. Thank you for that. We know that you are a Phoenix Suns fan and a little bit of turmoil in the organization, but I'm expecting good things from the Phoenix Suns. You know, it's funny. You know, there's a lot said about Russell Westbrook, and I have to say that I have kind of rooted against him in the past. But I'm rooting for Russell Westbrook this year. He's do these people know who their fucking target demographic is? I don't know if you guys are seeing the same commercials I'm seeing, but they had some fucking girly man selling. This is an NBA broadcast. I don't. Anyway, I'm kind of rooting for Russell Westbrook to regain his previous form this year. I think LeBron James has a great opportunity to take over the scoring, number one on the all-time scoring list. And I kind of want it for him, not necessarily because I like LeBron, because I don't really like LeBron James very much. But I dislike the LeBron haters more than I dislike LeBron James. So, I'm looking forward to him taking over number one in the all-time scoring list so people would talk more shit about him. And, one of the things that I'm fully expecting is people are going to start acting like they were LeBron James fans after he retires, or, something, unspeakable happens. Wow, there's no interior rebounding right now from the New York Knicks. They're looking real soft right now. Wow, that was terrible. I'm kind of hoping, this season that, LeBron gets the number one position on the all-time scoring list. But I gotta say, I'm hoping that this season will just be more entertaining than what we're normally used to seeing. Cam Reddish with another 3-point field goal attempt, and that one was made. So we're tied at 23 with a minute left in the first quarter. Pick and roll, kick out, drive, lean. Yeah, the Knicks look like they've got a small lineup out there. Wow, that was terrible. What the fuck was that, Mr. Rose? Yeah, they're definitely getting them. They're definitely getting those offensive rebounds because their shooting percentage is a lot lower than the Knicks in this game, and they still lead. So obviously, they're getting second and third opportunities. Oh wow, at the buzzer, off the backboard. End of the first. Knicks down by 2. Yeah, Memphis just did not shoot very well at all. It'd be nice if there was some cool looking NBA merchandise. I tried to buy some today, and a lot of it was either really corny or really lazy, or was well overpriced. I gotta say, the way that they sell these products on the NBA, I don't know, man. It's the pandering. You know what it is? It's, when they sell these products, it's the caricatures of what they think black people are that piss me off. We're just regular fucking people. Yeah, but if you want, but the thing is, you have to be able to see yourself in the advertising, but they're using caricatures of black people. It's not just like black people just being regular ass people. Like it's, like the way that they sell it is so gratuitous that it doesn't seem to me that they're taking black people into account. Is that they have like this cartoonish view of what black people are that just seems to be like, come on, guy. Like some of these commercials are just horrible.
Behind every house with the full-size candy bars on Halloween, there's a store selling full-size candy bars. This is the man behind the candy curtain.
But anyway, Knicks down by 2 at the end of the first quarter. I don't know, like when the Rangers had their season opener, I definitely felt like, yo, we got a great chance to win. I don't really feel the same kind of confidence. But what I'm hoping to see from the Knicks is a toughness. I'm looking to see a kind of toughness from the team where if things don't go well for a 3, 4, 5 minute stretch, that they kind of hang in there and try to break the opposing team's run. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. But honestly, after the failure to get Donovan Mitchell, I mean, it's not really like the Knicks' failure. They didn't fail to get Donovan Mitchell. Because the Utah Jazz had no intentions of ever trading him to the New York Knicks under any circumstances. Cam Reddish, another 3-point field goal attempt. Another 3-point field goal attempt. I mean, it's like a glorified 3-point contest, y'all. Memphis up 5. I think they said that foul was on the ground, so no free throw for Derrick Rose. I'm also rooting pretty hard for Derrick Rose as well. I'm hoping that Derrick Rose is able to, regain 70% of his MVP form, because I think that he's a hard luck guy. Nice little give and go, and quickly misses the floater. All right, drive and kick, another 3-point field goal attempt. Poor defense from the Knicks there. Very poor defense. They didn't pay for it there. But I swear to God, does anybody take anything other than a 3-pointer? There's Rose with the floater, and he gets it to go. Nice. Down 3. 11 minutes left. Anybody got any opinions on Jalen Brunson? I thought that was a bad signing. I thought that they gave him way too much money. And I understand that, there is the connection with his father previously playing for the Knicks about, 15 years ago, somewhere in that range? Rick Brunson. Like, I get that. But I really don't think that Jalen Brunson is really that great of a player to be getting $27 million a year. And, of course, Rose misses a 3-point field goal attempt. Most of these attempts are 3-point field goal attempts. Anybody have that was terrible quickly. And the foul, big man. Hartenstein. That was awful. That was an awful shot from Emmanuel Quickly. That was awful. Knicks down 1 with the N1 free throw, and the game is tied. All right. So, brand new ball game. Wow. I do not know who number 22 is for the Grizzlies, but that guy has a lot of swoop to the hoop in him. That was very nice. Hartenstein on the block. Oh, nice pass. Ah, nice pass, Hartenstein. Oh, he's trying to make a fan out of me. He's trying. SK246 Gaming says, I don't think it was an overpay. With the crazy contracts they're going out in the NBA, this contract will be considered underpaid in the next year or two. I think that Jalen Brunson is a run-of-the-mill role player. He's a role player. And I don't think I've ever seen how many role players are getting $26 million a year in the NBA? They made him the crown jewel of the pickups, and I just don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah. I mean, the Knicks, felt comfortable giving him $26 million. It was about $26 million, right? 4 years, 100 and something, 104, something like that. I hope that I'm proven wrong about Jalen Brunson, but I think he is a 10 or $14 million player, not 26. I just don't see it. But as a Knicks fan, I've watched them throw good money at, serviceable NBA players. They're throwing star and superstar money at serviceable NBA players. And we go long periods of time with no playoffs. And the New York Knicks have not seen a championship since well before I was a sperm. Raptor Yappy says, how the Knicks doing? My Lakers got fucked up. Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised that they took, the double-digit loss yesterday. I'm not saying that the Golden State Warriors aren't great. And again, I'm really, Russell Westbrook is like my comeback player rooting interest. Yeah, he got 4 years, $104 million. That's $26 million a year. I just don't see it. Mitchell Robinson at 4 years, $60 million. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It's good to see revival in the stream. Thank you for coming by. Cam Reddish, another 3-point field goal attempt. God fucking damn it, man. Knicks down 4. I don't want to be like the old curmudgeon, but I really want to see more than just 3-point field goal attempts. And I get one from the Grizzlies. They're up 6 now. It's just crazy because I don't really know the names of any of these Grizzlies players. Hartenstein gets a nice little hook shot, kind of like a hook shot floater. Oh, wow. Yeah, Westbrook won an MVP award before. Like Westbrook, did the Oscar Robertson with the triple doubles, right? And that's where he got the money from. Where did what did this guy do? Jalen Brunson do to get $26 million? I'm sorry, I don't see it. I don't see it. But you're welcome to join the panel if you are interested in appearing on the panel and make your case. Hartenstein again inside. He's flopping though. Come on. Get back on defense, kid. Desmond Bane lets it roll off the rim. Knicks are trying to get that run. Why are you kicking it out to the 3-point line, guy? Oh, my God. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Hey, he kind of caught the little thing there that kind of did by accident, but yeah, that's actually the controller that I use when we're playing Call of Duty. And so when I was telling you about the issues with how like worn my controller is, look at how worn my thumbstick is. You can see that like the controller is like really worn out. So this is what I rock with. You know what I'm saying? And Barrett's missing free throws, so down 4. 6.5 remaining in the second quarter. Wow, they just gave an open 3 to Ja Morant. What kind of defense is this? It would be nice to see Barrett take that next superstar step, though. Toppin tried too hard with that pass. It is nice to see the Australian, I think he's Australian, Adams still in the league. Steven Adams. Terrible free throw. Looking like my free throws when I'm in the gym. Sometimes I forget. Like, I can play basketball anytime I want now. I need to get in the gym and put up some shots. Made the second free throw. All right, so we're starting to get the we're starting to get a little bit of space. The Knicks don't really look very cohesive, making a lot of poor decisions. with the basketball here in the second quarter, and they're down 8 and on defense. Wow, and away from the ball foul. Yeah, that was a bad foul, so he's got to go back to the bench. For those of you that do not know, the game is on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And John Morant misses a pull-up jumper around 18 feet. Fournier, and he's short. I mean, we're getting to the point where there are more 3-point field goal attempts than 2-point field goal attempts. And now we've got a double-digit lead for the Memphis Grizzlies. So, again, I talked about this a little bit earlier. When things are not going their way, what do they do? And, of course, Randall is shooting a 3-point field goal. Knicks down 9. What are the Knicks going to do when things stop going their way? The Memphis Grizzlies obviously are a playoff caliber team. Another 3-pointer given up to Ja Morant, excuse me. Now, I already said that I thought that Morant was going to go for, wow. Yeah, don't shoot that. Don't shoot that. Jalen Brunson missed a floater. Another 3-point field goal attempt for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies could be up by 20 if they would just stop shooting threes. Another 3-point field goal attempt with a hand in his face. Goodness gracious, man. Down 14. They're just chucking up threes. And for once, they take the ball to the basket, the Grizzlies. They're up 14 now. Ja Morant just did the most elementary pass I've ever seen, and he tried to make it look like he was white chocolate Jason Williams. That was one of the most basic moves I've ever seen. And he tried to make it look like, oh my God. I'm just not impressed. But I mean, when the Knicks play the way that you expect the Knicks to play, I guess that's the most entertaining thing you're going to see. What are you going to do about it? Mothman Evolved, basically just speaking facts. Speaking facts. They look disjointed. Hartenstein. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I think his name is Josh. I think his first name is Josh. Hartenstein. I like what I'm seeing from him around the basket. Everybody else, though, they're penetrating so that they can shoot a low percentage shot out beyond the 3-point line. But then again, the Grizzlies are doing the same thing. And I think that's probably why, I get really excited for MMA. I get really excited for baseball. I get really excited for hockey. I don't get as excited for basketball as I used to because it's a glorified 3-point contest now, and it's very frustrating to watch. The fundamentals of the game just aren't there. The fundamentals of the game are just, where are the, and I don't want to get down on the team and be one of those guys, but it's not even really an issue with the Knicks. The whole NBA is doing this shit. But yeah, the sloppiness, man. They look disjointed. I want to see more passing up on threes, more moving the ball to get the ball towards the goal. Because if you shoot a 3 and miss, that's going to be worth less than if you shoot a 2 and hit. Fournier in the corner. 51-40, Knicks down 11. It's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, I just want to see more of a varied game that doesn't rely on them trying to. Oh, good passing by the Grizzlies. Wow. That was nice. That was freaking nice. Knicks down 11 again. Hey, Mothman, talk to me about this. Yeah, that says it all, man. That says it all. That says it all, man. And you're getting to the point where I've seen games in the NBA where there were more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts. Another 3-point field goal attempts. What the hell was that, Barrett? Oh, give me that. Randall gets the putback dunk. But yeah, this bothers me, man. This stat bothers me. Wow, Brunson's got 3 fouls already. He's the Knicks' $26 million man. Wow, that was a nice pass from Morant. And another 3-point field goal made by Memphis, back up 12. The Knicks have kind of stabilized the game somewhat in the last few minutes, and taking another 3-point field goal attempt. God damn, man. Putting no pressure on the defense whatsoever. Knicks down 15 points after giving up that latest 3-point field goal attempt. And the Knicks are looking to shoot a three. Take it to the basket. Fournier misses there. Adams with the rebound. 10 seconds left. So, I don't know. It's starting to look like the same old New York Knicks. Same old New York Knicks.
Busy night, second night of this NBA season. Halftime in Memphis. Terrific first two quarters for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's just, and Mothman, you kind of have a little bit of a pulse on what's going on with New York sports. SK 246 Gaming doesn't really think that paying Jalen Brunson $26 million a year was a bad idea. Personally, I see Jalen Brunson as a role player, and I think role players should get role player money, and that's somewhere in somewhere between 10 and 14 million, somewhere in that range. What is your opinion of the New York Knicks signing Jalen Brunson as if he's some coveted free agent like LeBron James or something? What is your view of that?
With the Bank of America customized cash rewards card, you just can't stop getting rewarded.
Front yard, long range, showpiece of the house. It's just like a good home. We all know parties in the back. Barbecue Guys is committed to helping create amazing backyard experiences. With the best grills in the game, outdoor essentials, free design services to build the ultimate backyard. It's time to bring the front yard range to an end. All right, boys, let's do it. Stop on by barbecueguys.com. Halftime of our game, hey, Jalen Rose, the Rockets in Atlanta. We love to show love to the Jalen. Screen getting up with emphasis in the ATL. Awesome. Have a big time, guys.
This was my boy, Emmett Till.
Everyone's talking about those bitches they just Chaz Google Live.
The whole world has to see what happened to my son. I can't believe it. We have to.
What happens to any of us had better be the business of us all.
Get into Typhoon Cove. The metro area's most outrageous indoor water park. Yeah, we're doing stickers. We did the water park yesterday. We did actually good. Everybody. It seems like things are falling apart. The economy, the market, downs your business might go through. Look at all that talent.
Welcome to the Toyota halftime.
Halftime in Memphis, the hometown Grizzlies a 15-point lead over the New York Knicks. Ja Morant with 18.
I think Jalen Rose needs to stop it with the all that shit that the barber sprays to make your hairline look like you're not losing your hairline. They need to quit it with that. So this Saturday we have the Filthy Casual MMA watch party. Really excited for UFC 280. So we are going to be covering that. Wow, two guys that need to stop with this hairline stuff. Stephen A. Smith needs to just, it's time to go bald, man. Go bald. But I'm going to, not going to cover any of that because there are certain people I just don't want to hear talk. And Stephen A. Smith is one of those people. Don't want to hear him talk about anything ever. So 61-46, there was a time where the Grizzlies was really struggling to shoot the ball. They got a lot in terms of offensive rebounds. I don't think that the defense from either team was particularly good, but they were missing shots early. But one of the things that you can't how should I put this? You can't rely on your opponents shooting poorly and just say, well, we're okay defensively. No, you have to continue to keep playing a strong brand of defense, regardless of whether the ball is going through the hoop or not. And in the second quarter, the same defense that the Knicks played in the first quarter that they didn't necessarily pay for, they're paying for it in quarter number 2 because Memphis started actually hitting their shots, especially when you are talking about the 3-point shot, which I think they hit 11 of them. 16-point average on 50% shooting, but he is a $20 to $22 million player. Knicks had slightly overpaid now to get younger player. No. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Let's look up Jalen Brunson's career stats since we have some time to do that. Very nice. Is that gummy candy? Yeah. See, Mrs. Evil. You want to say hi to the stream? Got me some tangy turtles. I like turtles.
Well, I mean, yeah. Turtles are cool.
Okay, so we're going to let Google be our friend, and we are going to decide whether or not we believe Jalen Brunson should be considered to be a $26 million player. Okay. So, okay, Jalen Brunson, rookie year, 2018, 9.3 points a game on 46.7% field goal percentage, 34.8% three-pointers, 2 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Okay. Year later, 8 points a game. Similar field goal percentage, slightly higher three-point percentage, same rebounds and assists. No steals, no blocks. Okay. 2020, 68 games played in 25 minutes, 12.5 points on 52.3% shooting, 40% from 3, 3.5, 3.5, 0.5, no blocks. His breakout season is 16 points a game on 37% threes, 50.2% field goal percentage, almost 4, almost 5, almost 1, no blocks. This is a $10 million player. I don't see anything here that leads me to believe that he is a $26 million per year. He did not sign a 4-year, $26 million contract. He signed a 4-year, $26 million AAV contract. These numbers are not $26 million. They're not $20 million. They're not $22 million numbers. These are $11 to $12 million numbers. If you're giving me 9.5, 10.5 assists per game with 16.3 points, okay, we can talk. We can talk. But he's not giving you a whole lot on the defensive end. He's not distributing the basketball because remember, that was Luka Doncic's job in Dallas. Luka averaged more assists than the point guard. And then the point guard goes out and signs a $26 million deal. Even if you want to tell me, oh, $20 million. No, he's worth half that. He's worth half that. I mean, look, he's a 2nd round pick, guys. So, yeah, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, anybody else in the chat want to put their 2 cents in? The numbers that we just showed, are those? Do you think that that's worth a 4-year, $104 million contract? And they want to sell that. They're trying to sell the Black Panther movie. I'm not going to go see it. I'm not going to pay money to see it. Instead of just properly recasting the role, like Chadwick Boseman, they wanted to go with the with the femme washing of the character. You give them a chance to, you give them any opportunity to replace a strong male character with a protected group. I mean, as black men, we're supposed to be somewhat protected, but no, we're not really. We're not really protected. It's cool to denigrate black men. But I was not surprised that they would femme wash the Black Panther character. You're not going to get my money. When it goes to a Disney Plus, I might, on a Saturday when there's no MMA or something like that, I might put it on. But yeah, I'm not going to pay money for that. John Morant is such a cornball. He was like, if I give you like this, regular chest pass, and then I run around like I'm flying like an airplane, that makes what I did, I'm going to be on the Sports Center top 10. No, that was a regular ass pass against terrible New York Knicks defense. The fuck? Not saying that John Morant's not nice. He's nice, but the plan, like they're replaying a simple, shuffle pass. They're playing it again. He didn't do anything special. He hit the trailer like he's supposed to. Thumbs up. Like, get off his dick. He only scored 6 points in the second quarter. I think both of them were on 3-point field goals. I expected him. He might still score 40. I expected him going to this game to score 40. He scored 12 in the first quarter. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Nice run play that ends in a very easy dunk for the Knicks. So that was a very nice set play to start the second half. Barrett steps in. Oh, he misses the jump shot, but I'd rather him take that shot. I think that Coach Tibbs heard the complaints from Knicks fans all around the world and probably told them, yo, stop shooting so many threes. But Memphis is shooting their threes and still hitting them, so now they're up 16. Yeah, move the ball. Move their bodies, move the ball. Floater from Fournier, misses. Defensive rebound for the Grizzlies. And, the Knicks here, they're giving up offensive rebounds to the Grizzlies, but they're not taking many of them of their own. And I think that that's really the difference here. Wow. Randall stepped into an open three, couldn't hit it. That was a terrible foul by Randall. That was so stupid. Oh, my God. Nice and one from John Morant. And now the lead is up to 18 for Memphis. 20 points, 6 assists for Morant. I just really wish that they would stop playing that simple ass fucking trailer pass. 19. The lead is 19 for Memphis. And of course, when Barrett takes it to the basket. Barrett's not really a great free throw shooter, though. But it is nice that, finally taking the ball to the basket, putting pressure on the defense, get to the free throw line. I mean, these are all things that, just simple shit.
Not only are the Grizzlies going to make the next bucket, it's going to be in the paint for two. Okay, for exclusive offers, you can download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code SPLASH. With money. I don't know. The boy has gambling changed.
Yeah, Adams. It went off Adams. Adams went into the paint like he was Karl Malone. God damn. There you go. Randall getting into the paint. Hit Barrett. I was hoping he was going to hit that shot. Mainly for his self-confidence. Because they did move the ball the way that they should have. Wow, bad court vision from Barrett. He had Jalen Brunson all alone on his side of the court. Nice move from Julius Randle. And nice pass from Evan Fournier as well. Fournier started off very strong last season, and then that was another guy that got a nice contract for not great play. Barrett with a nice tip, but they're still taking too many threes. It'd be nice if the Knicks are able here to kind of establish some sort of defensive toughness to get a stop when they really need one. And they give up another offensive rebound and the three. Another offensive rebound they gave up. Got lucky. In order to really get what they need from this exchange of plays, they don't need to get lucky from a missed Memphis Grizzlies shot. They need to establish themselves as a threat on defense. They have to go out and make a defensive play to break the momentum. Fournier hits the three. Grizzlies call timeout. Knicks down 12. I think it's very interesting. Oh, wow, food. Thank you. It's very interesting to see that Curry's got his own sub-brand now with Under Armour. When I was growing up, it was Nike, it was Air Jordan. Reebok had, Shaquille O'Neal and Shawn Kemp and all that. Kobe Bryant first came up with Nike and then moved to Adidas and then went back to Nike again. But the only guy that had like their own brand as a sub brand standalone was Michael Jordan. Everybody else was under the Nike banner, the Nike brand banner. And then, Jordan obviously had, his own full thing, which I thought was pretty cool. But now seeing that Curry is going to stop having the Under Armour branding on his shoes, or it appears that it's going to be that way. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson also, with his Project Rock shoes, you don't see the Under Armour logo on there at all. So it's pretty interesting. I do think that the Stephen Curry logo is very cheap looking. The original SC30 wasn't great looking either, but the new Steph Curry logo, I mean, it might become an iconic label in the future, but I don't think that the icon looks very good. It's not like iconic the way the Jordan brand looks. That was such poor defense from the Knicks right out of the timeout. If the Knicks have any chance of winning this game, they're going to have to make definitive, even demonstrative plays on defense. Here's an opportunity for Jalen Brunson right here. And then another bad foul. I think Brunson has Brunson's fourth foul of the game, and we're not even halfway through the third quarter. Not good. Just not good. Oh, it was on Fournier. Lucky for Brunson. I'm still looking for this $26 million player that SK246 Gaming sees in Brunson. I'm looking for. Oh wow, he yammed that shit. Aldama got a taunting technical. That's another thing that makes it's just really soft. Aboud Fayez Imud, welcome to the stream. A very weak technical foul given to Aldama. I just think it's really stupid. But Knicks down 15. I really dislike a lot of the softness in the NBA game. And, I guess in a lot of ways, all the 3-point field goal attempts that I see in the game might be just because players are just afraid to take it to the basket. It's one game. He is a good player. I do believe that Jalen Brunson is a good player. Okay? He's not a great player. And great players make $25 million a year plus. Good players make 10, 12, 14. Sometimes if you want to get egregious, 16. We are not covering the New Jersey Nets, so I really don't know what to tell you. I don't pay attention to anything that I don't pay attention to any player that is on the New Jersey Nets. I don't watch their games. I don't click on any content having to do with the New Jersey Nets franchise. So I don't know what's going on with any player on that team. I don't know what's going on in their games. I don't watch their games. I don't look at highlights of their games. I don't look for scores. Until the New Jersey Nets go back to New Jersey where they belong, the organization does not exist to me. So I'm not the right person to ask for analysis on anything having to do with the New Jersey basketball franchise that is currently not playing in New Jersey where they belong. As far as the Knicks are concerned, if you're talking about an over-under 224 in this game, New York Knicks at Memphis Grizzlies, no, I would probably take the under in this game. I'm not a betting man, though. But I don't think that you're going to get a combined score of 224 points in this game. The New York Knicks, as they are currently constituted, this is not a good team. It's not a good team. This is not a good team. We were having a little bit of debate earlier about Jalen Brunson and whether or not we believe that Jalen Brunson is worth $26 million a year. Nah, I think all NBA players are getting $40 million. All NBA players get $40 million plus. All stars should be getting about 26. 25, 26, all stars. Jalen Brunson is not an all-star. Okay? Part of the problem why the New York Knicks are not playing well offensively is because they're pushing way too many three-point shots. Everything they're doing is to get out behind the arc. They're shooting way too many threes. They don't really seem to have too much of an inside presence. Barrett has shown flashes of taking the ball to the basket and asserting his will in the paint. But most of what they're doing is on the perimeter. Now, the Grizzlies are not doing a whole lot inside either, but they started hitting their shots in the second quarter, and that's why we are where we are right now. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what Chris Paul does. I might watch the game after I'm done with this stream. I may watch that game or parts of the game. You know, I do have a personal training client at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to be up all night watching the West Coast game. But I think you know, the Phoenix Suns definitely did come up kind of small in some high leverage situations, and I think that the Phoenix Suns want to prove that they are a legit team, and I think that you're going to see some players on that team that are going to take things very personally. And I also believe, too, that thank you very much. They got a little bit of a I think they also have a little bit of a chip on their shoulders because of the scandal in their organization. SK246 Gaming says he is the 40th highest paid player in the league. But I can tell you that he is not the 40th best player in the league. He's not. He's not. Is Jalen Brunson a top 100 player? Questionable. 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 Jalen Brunson is a serviceable to good NBA player. For his production on the court, he should be making about $12 or $13 million a year. If at the 40th, if you're talking about the 40th highest paid, right? And there are 30 teams in the league, then that means that he's got to be the second best player on every team in the league. Just to spread it out. He's not better than Barrett. He's not better than Randall. Who else is he not better than? Emmanuel Quickly is a rival of his. I don't know what to tell you. What do you think about DeRozan this year? Who is going to be MVP in 2023? I think DeRozan, when he first came up, DeRozan was kind of like a guy that was like a high flyer and not much on defense, but he's grown into being like a really he's grown into being a leader. I think some of the playoff experience that he had in Toronto really helped him out. I think that the way that team was broken down, I think put a chip on his shoulder. But I don't really see, he's going to put up numbers. He's definitely going to put up numbers. Oh, he just walked and he got away with it. Left-handed for Julius Randle and one. So Knicks are down 6. Very interesting. Will there be any changes in the NBA draft? Any changes in draft NBA? We're still in the beginning. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking here. I mean, they've made some changes to the NBA draft as far as like, how as far as like, to try to guard against tanking, because you had a bunch of teams who were fielding, guys that didn't belong in the NBA just so that they would lose a lot of games to try to, get whoever is supposed to be the next generational talent in the number 1 pick. So they tried to make it harder for teams to tank, but that was already implemented in the last NBA draft. So I'm not really sure exactly what you're asking there. But I don't know if this Knicks team really is a candidate for tanking. I just think that they're just not very good. And I think it's because they're in a state of transition right now. And if they are going to change their culture, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Yeah. But I wonder, and you guys, you tell me what you think. Do you think that it is possible that with the bottom four teams all getting the same draft odds, that you'll have teams fighting to get one of the worst four records? That would be really interesting if teams are like, okay, so, you know, I won't get the most ping pong balls if I get the worst record, but if I just hover around the worst record, I still get, you know, a 25% chance to get the number one pick. Abood says possible. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. And I'm not sure that you're going to get rid of tanking simply by spreading the odds out. You know, I think that if you gave every team the same odds or similar odds, even the NBA oh, wow. Julius Randle hits a three, and the Knicks are now within 3. So, again, the Knicks have asserted themselves more defensively. They have asserted themselves more defensively, and now we've seen a little bit of a stall in the Memphis Grizzlies offense. So the Knicks are giving themselves a chance. Yeah. Yes, but there's higher odds for teams that were mediocre to move up in the draft. Yeah, absolutely. But I think that if you give even the NBA champion a chance at the number one pick, then you get, you know, you eliminate a lot of the bullshit. No, don't shoot that. No, don't shoot that. Take it to the basket. There you go. Offensive foul. Abood would like us to type the YouTube. Yeah, well, I'm going to show this to you first here. I'm going to show that to you first here for those that are wanting to support our platform on YouTube. There's that there. And I'm going to also do this here. All right, so Memphis stops the bleeding. They get their lead back to 5. Yeah, it wasn't the it was Grizzlies -4, I believe. So, you know, if you guys want to support the platform and subscribe to the Talking Shit podcast on YouTube, and you're on Facebook right now, there is the link there. And thank you very much for supporting the platform, because we are trying to grow this community here. Again, most of our watch parties are going to be MMA related. We will be covering UFC 280 on Saturday. That event is in Abu Dhabi. That's going to be great. So we'll be covering that on Saturday. We will cover some New York Rangers hockey, some New York Knicks basketball. We may cover some Boston Celtics basketball, because my co-host Captain Paul is a Boston Celtics fan. We may do some Boston Bruins games. So, they allowed an open 3 here. I knew that was going in. So Grizzlies back up 6. Again, these are, this. I mean, I know that there are different human beings inside these Knicks uniforms, but I can't tell because the results are frequently the same. Quickly on the he got stripped. 1.1 seconds left in the third. So Memphis is going to be able to run one more play out of bounds, a quick catch and shoot. I think with 1.1 seconds, you're allowed one dribble. Another 3. Aldama almost put a fucking dagger in the Knicks' heart. He almost did. At least Obi Toppin put a hand in his face gliding in, but damn, man. That's unfortunate. But Knicks down 6 at the end of 3.
Showing people that basketball can be a platform for community to come together, make moves and start movements. And it's the spirit of the NBA. Are you a referee? Apple, Omaha. Hey, you think it's pylon, intercept. How many words? Break it into words. Oh, what do we do? Helmet catch. Stop guessing the helmet catch. Is it the Caesar Sportsman Gap? The Caesar Award, the more you play, the more stuff you earn, and they have fast payouts because Caesar is the man? Yeah! That a thing? I was ready for hospital. Nice job.
Any of you guys excited to see Black Adam? The Black Adam film is the first film that I will be seeing in the theater since the Rona. Not because, well, yeah, I haven't gotten the Rona yet. But movie tickets, the cost have skyrocketed. And I don't think that it's worth going to the theater to see a lot of the movies that are out. We covered a particular film that appeals to a particular demographic. We covered that here on the Talking Shit podcast, and how there are some people who are not part of that community. There are people who are part of the community that the movie was made for are mad that people who are not part of that community did not pay their money and spend their time to watch their movie that is aimed at them. So, yeah. Nope. PG-13, they made it weak. Oh, wow. Oh, well, what can you do? I mean, you would think that from the DCEU, you would think that like they would have more rated R content, right? He says, come back to Middletown. $7 theater on Dawson. Is that real? Where they have current films, but then like I have to spend like a lot of money in gas to drive up there. Hey, we got a booed from Facebook. Welcome, AJ Wood. Wow. He confirms $7 movie. So, we may have to crash Humpy McBall's house and go stay over there to watch movies. I wonder like the cost of gas to drive 80 miles back and forth. And the tickets, which would cost more. So do you have Chime Bank? No, we do not have Chime Bank. But we are going to be working on ways where people can support the platform. So stay tuned for that. as we march towards monetization here on YouTube.
What have you seen as the difference that third quarter when it's been back in the game that Jones misses? Well, obviously, they played much more efficiently offensively. I thought they got.
Oh, you're in Illinois. Well, welcome. Welcome. And definitely check out, a lot of the content, interact with the content that we have. We do a lot of commentaries. We react to different videos. We'll be getting a lot more reaction videos in the coming days. We talk about a lot of different society. Oh my God, Cam Reddish. That was a nasty move inside. Goodness gracious. He looked like the Tasmanian devil there. Oh, he threw it off his back. Reddish, they're on the fast break. Derrick Rose for three, and he misses. And he had a chance to tie the game with a 2. Went for the 3, ended up with 0, and they come back, hit a 3. The Knicks had a chance to tie the game. Instead, they're down 5. Goodness fucking gracious. 88-83, 10-20 left in the fourth quarter. Goodness fucking gracious, guy. Why is he shooting that? Oh, it was shot clock was about to expire. His name is Isaiah Hartenstein? Or is it Josh Hartenstein? Oh, good defense. Good defense, Hartenstein. Let's go. Obi Toppin. I'm hoping that he takes a step forward this year as well. Wow. Derrick Rose missed that. Oh, wow. What a brick. Grizzlies came down and just threw up a brick from 3. There you go. Take it to the. All right. Out of. That was good defense from Memphis there. But I'm glad that Derrick Rose didn't take that 3 there. Good defense for Hartenstein. I cashed out the Bulls game, but now they won. If I didn't cash out my winning ticket, you'd have gotten 120. Well, you got to, if you're going to make the bet, you got to go all in, right? Nick Ball, 9:04 remaining, down 5. All right, they gave the ball to Memphis.
I saw it early at the Celtic game last night. Fired up at the lead.
It's really crazy how the refs just don't call carries. They just don't call it. And I remember around a decade ago, the referees were going at LeBron James for carrying the ball because he was carrying the ball. No, that's my crab dribble. You have to make that legal. That's my crab dribble. No, it's a fucking carry, LeBron. It's a carry. Good defense from the Knicks. Knicks are starting themselves on defense, folks. And, this team is not going to be a team that scores 111 points a game or anything like that. This team, they don't even know who's going to bring it up the motherfucking floor. And Rose just threw the ball at Steven Adams' head. I'm not sure what Derrick Rose was thinking there, but Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna sip my milk tea on that play. The lovely lady that makes our thumbnails and edits our videos, blocked by Mitchell right off the foot. That's just bad luck. That's bad luck. So, you know, show some love to Gina, who the second Mrs. Evil. The thumbnail that brought you here was created by her. She edits almost all of our videos here on the channel, so definitely show some love to Gina. She also made this milk tea. Anybody got any picks for Oliveira versus Makhachev, the main event of UFC 280 for the lightweight title? Anybody have? Anybody? Here's Reddish to the basket again. Yo, I know so many dudes that I grew up with in the hood that will make a move like that, and he made that move work in the NBA. Yeah, now the Knicks are moving their feet on defense here. Foul there. I think it was on Hartenstein. No, it was on Obi Toppin. Anybody have any feelings about Zion Williamson? You know, Zion Williamson had the, you know, people like, oh my God, he blew up the 300 and some odd pounds, and, you know, he's never going to make it in the NBA, gets injured too much and all this stuff. What is, you know, what do you got? What expectations do you have for Zion Williamson as an NBA player now? Steven Adams misses 2 free throws, so I don't know. Might have to go to Hack-a-Shack. Obi Toppin going into the lane. Turnaround spinner. Left is short. Tip. And taken by Ja Morant. God damn it, man. Knicks still down 5 with now 7.25 minutes remaining. And the floater, Knicks down 7. I mean, the fucking swings, man. The swings.
Nothing seems impossible. So how will you share your brilliance with the world? Keep forging your own path. Keep reaching for what inspires you. You keep shining for everyone to see. Hey, want to see what you're doing right now? Yeah, this is a working model for an image.
It's really amazing how they're not trying to elevate black boys. Everything you're seeing is, we need to elevate the women. We need to elevate the girls. Black boys, who gives a fuck? No one cares. But we got all of this, you know, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna get black girls in the STEM. How about we get black boys in the STEM? How about that? No, we don't care about the boys, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's because right now, offensively, the Knicks are not particularly hot. The thing is, they're doing better at the defensive end. That's where the Knicks are improving here, is at the defensive end. And so the thing is the Knicks have no chance to win if they put in guys out on the floor that are not willing to play the kind of defense necessary to slow down the Memphis Grizzlies offense. They got into a good flow where they were working the ball inside and out. They were scoring inside. They were getting to the free throw line, and they're being left open. They're being left wide open in their own building. So you have to think that if the Knicks don't apply the defensive pressure on them, then it doesn't matter how much the Knicks score. So I think that's probably what necessitated Tibbs reworking the lineup. Obi Toppin looks like he's got some panache as far as like offense is concerned, but man, he still looks like he's having some issues with with being in the flow of the game. Randall used the pump fake to get him in the air, and Cam Reddish just gave the ball away ahead of the field, and the layup. Knicks back down by 9. And Cam Reddish does do some really nice things. When he's not doing the really nice things, he does things that make you want to bench him. Barrett to the hole. He gets there and he misses the layup. Hartenstein with the offensive rebound, the tap. And Randall takes an ill-advised three-pointer. And now the Memphis Grizzlies are leading by 9. And they're leading by 9 with the ball. And now they get to salt this game away. Cam Reddish on the fast break, off the miss. He's nice. He's nice when he gets the ball towards the rim. But he makes some boneheaded plays. Just a little bit nonchalant. Open 3 again. And they miss it. And that's a foul on the Knicks. Yeah. Knicks down 7. 5.5 to go. And a strip by Barrett. Ahead of the field. And there's a foul. That's a pretty hard foul. They're calling flagrants on everything now, so I don't know. I don't know if that qualifies in today's NBA. Before that was just, good foul. Knicks down 6 with 1 free throw remaining for Barrett. They just gave him the 2 free throws. They didn't look at it for a flagrant, which is the right call. But 99% of the flagrants they're calling are bad calls. So They missed another three. And Adams did not realize where he was. He had an easy putback. And Morant with a floater that goes off the back rim. And Cam Reddish gets the and one. He's just slashing into the paint. Cam Reddish is showing that I don't know. I've seen so many dudes play like that where I'm from that I find that entertaining. But again, he's a little bit too loose with the ball sometimes. But he's getting buckets. He's definitely getting buckets. Reminds me of Beasley. Do you guys remember Beasley, the former? What was it? Was he the number 2 pick or the number 1 pick? He played for the Knicks shortly. They were kind of scatterbrained. They didn't always make good plays on the court, but if they really wanted to get a bucket, there was nobody who was going to stop them. Another girl power. Women are better than men commercial during the men's NBA basketball game. Is it though? Jacob deGrom is the guy that does the feeding. He feeds the pitches in at 101 miles per hour. Or a changeup that goes like 91 to 93. He's the feeder. He feeds it in to Tomas Nido. And then the hitter goes back to the dugout to be fed sunflower seeds and chewing gum. But you did bring up Jacob deGrom, Mothman. So you tell me what you think the Mets should do with Jacob deGrom. Do you believe that he That's nice, man. That's nice. What do you think that the Mets should do with Jacob deGrom? Do you believe that the Knicks, do you believe that the Mets should pursue Jacob deGrom in the offseason? And if so, how much do you think the Mets should offer to Jacob deGrom? AJ wants to know, will the Knicks win this game? My brain tells me no, because the Grizzlies have a finisher. And the Knicks do not. So I don't want to tell you how to bet, because if you lose your money, I don't want it to be on me. All right? It ain't on me. But when I look at the Grizzlies are a well-established team. The hierarchy is known. Bane with a missed free throw here. Everybody knows their role on the Memphis Grizzlies. The Knicks are still very much undefined. And as we come down the stretch, I think you're going to see that John Morant is going to he's going to take more of this game on the shoulders. He's going to take more big shots. Wow, he forced that. That was not a great trip down the floor. Oh, man, that pass was too long for Morant. Don't shoot that. Knicks down 3. You don't need to shoot threes. Hartenstein! And he gets it! Knicks down by 1! That ball was like, I don't really know if I want to go in. I'm not really sure. Oop, I'm going to pop in. I don't want you to lose your $300, man. Knicks have a chance to take the lead here. Nice pass to Brunson. The Knicks have the 1-point lead with 3.5 remaining. Holy crap. He cashed in at 174 and the Knicks have the lead. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not expect Julius Randle to make the right play in that position. The way that this game has gone, I would say that it is the Memphis Grizzlies game to win or lose. If the Memphis Grizzlies want to win this game, they're going to win this game. If they're just going to, if they're waiting for the Knicks to implode in on themselves, they may end up disappointed at the end of the game. Anybody want to help AJ Wood? Mothman says he wants to give the Grominator 3 years, $150 million. Holy fuck. You know, I wanted to be a baseball player, but injuries and my mother's obsession with religion ruined that for me. Man. Wow. Comchad hits a 3. Grizzlies retake the lead by 2. 3 minutes remaining. It's a little bit weird. I would have thought that there would be more featuring. Oh, Jalen Brunson ties the game. Mothman has definitely been on Mets Twitter because that's everything that's happening. Yeah, that's in. Oh, John Morant missed that shot. He missed that floater. It doesn't look like Julius Randle touched John Morant at all. It didn't look like he made physical contact with him at all. So I would love to see that replay. There's a chance that he signs somewhere else, gets injured again. I don't know. You don't know. Uncle Steve is the one that is going to be signing the checks, but I don't know. Two free throws from Morant. Grizzlies back up by 2. Knicks tie it again. That is 6 straight points for Jalen Brunson.
Brunson had that early foul trouble, but he has been terrific in the second half. If Adams touches the ball, we're under 2 minutes now. Out of foul. Sets the screen. Knicks around it.
And a strip. Oh, and they got stripped and stepped into a 3. And there's a foul.
That was close to being a 24-second violation. But Julius Randle just picked up his fifth.
Julius Randle with another foul.
The turnover looked like they stole it again. And Steven Adams
Oh, wow. Wow.
50-10 by Hartenstein. That's just a foolish foul by Randle. Unnecessary.
Memphis regains the lead. 146 remaining.
Continues his fabulous night. 18 points and 10 rebounds.
God damn it, man.
Last year, again, in limited duty, didn't shoot free throws well for 62%. Adams, the handcuff.
MS free throw, offensive rebound, back to Ja Morant. And here you go. He's about to do that closer thing right there. Yep. And one.
They're playing in a drop. Hartenstein with an unnecessary reach, a terrific finish by Morant, but it was all started by Steven Adams just, again, burying the lighter Hartenstein underneath the rim. 17 offensive rebounds from Memphis. Adams has 5 of them top pivotal series as he calls timeout. Grizzlies back up by 4 with 1:39 remaining. A little effort plays making the difference here for the Grizzlies. Well, Hartenstein in that situation, he's the third guy to pitch down on
Memphis 104, Knicks 100.
moving Hartenstein. And listen, it's like loose ball, anything goes. Free throw rebound is the same thing. Anything goes. So you saw Adams just basically obliterate, wedge, whatever you want to say. Hartenstein, I mean, look at that. That's a lot of fouling by Hartenstein. By Adams, and then Adams with a terrific screen.
I didn't say it. You did.
And the attack by Morant. Well, many people think that Adams is the strongest man in the NBA. Showed it there. John Morant now with 30 on opening night. Plus 7 assists, the big bucket there. AC with 1:39 remaining. Knicks down to 1 timeout left. Been in the penalty for a while. It was tied up. This is
For those that are just joining, there's 139. 139 remaining in the fourth quarter. Memphis Grizzlies got a bad foul from Julius Randle. 1 free throw was made. 2nd free throw missed. Offensive rebound. Ja Morant gets an and 1. Hits the free throw, now down by 4. 1.5 remaining. If they're smart, they'll take it to the basket like they just did. And Julius Randle gets he gets a foul call. So, you know, he's going to need to hit at least one of these free throws to keep the Knicks in the game here. He hits the first one. Knicks down 3. They're going to have to play defense. It always comes back to the fucking defense. And so you said that they need to smoke them with a slam dunk. Why? Why do you think the slam dunk is needed in this late game situation. All right, we need a defensive stop right here. 120 remaining. 104, 102. He lost. John Morant lost it going into the paint. They could have called a foul on the Knicks there, and Adams gets the bucket off the offensive rebound, and the Knicks are back down by 4. Hartenstein with a 3-point. No, that's not what we needed. Dude, I was rooting for you. Hartenstein, I was rooting for you. Why are you taking that shot? And here's a dagger. Oh, that was short. Brunson, got it. Why is Barrett forcing up a 3? Hartenstein, there you go. Knicks down by 2. And Hartenstein, man, you definitely redeemed yourself there. That was a bad foul. Was that Morant with the foul there? Nope. No, that was 22. Bain, I think that's Bain with the foul there. That was a bad foul. That's a bad foul. So if the Knicks are able to get this free throw right here, so Knicks are down 1 with 2 possessions left. I think Desmond Bain is embarrassed by that terrible foul that he took on Hartenstein, trying to take him down, trying to chase him down. That was a terrible, terrible foul. And it looked like he's trying to, I got injured on the play. Don't hate me for a terrible defensive play there. Yeah. 106-105 Grizzlies, 28.9 seconds remaining. His name is Isaiah Hartenstein. If Hartenstein continues to play as hard as he's been playing, he's going to become a cult favorite. So John Morant is going to salt this clock down. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Now he makes his move, goes to the basket, lays it in. Memphis up by 3 now. Memphis up by 3 with 8 seconds remaining. Yep, he definitely did get that score, CJ. Oh, excuse me.
If the ball is caught in a manner where his back is to the basket or the ball
So the Knicks basically have to take a three here. It's just, again, this is why I told you, AJ, if you ask me, do I think that the Knicks or the Grizzlies will win, the Grizzlies have a closer. The Knicks do not. So because of that, my expectation is that in a close game is going to be Ja Morant, and everybody knew it was going to be Ja Morant, and you still couldn't stop him. 8.4 remaining here. Knicks down by 3. Brunson. Reddish for 3. Oh! Reddish hit the 3 with 3 seconds left. Oh, my God. I did not see that coming. No, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I didn't see that coming, folks. I did not see that coming, folks. I did not see that coming. Wow. Wow. Now, somebody asked me about the over-under, I think, being 224 earlier. You know, if it goes to overtime, then, but again, Ja Morant is a closer here. Okay. Ja Morant. AJ says, I'm back. I'm back. He's got money on the Knicks. He's like, thank you, Jeebus, for Cam Reddish. 3 seconds remaining. Offensive foul. Wow, I can't believe that. Yo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. Yo. And it looked like it was one of those patented Ja Morant daggers. And they called the offensive foul on him. Oh, my God. You might get your over. Yeah, it looked like a good call. Jalen Brunson's feet were set. He was not in the semicircle. I don't really like those kind of charging calls, but by the letter of the NBA, the letter of the rules, that is a good charge call. Yo, I thought that the Knicks were going to lose by 27, and mail it in. They didn't mail it in. And at the end of the fourth, 108, 108. Goodness gracious, good God Almighty. Oh. we got a guy that's he's got his money on this. So I don't know. Might you get a win and you're over for what was it? Over under 224 or over under 226? I mean, it definitely wasn't that in regulation. It was definitely the under. But wow. 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 SK246 believes that he believes that Jalen Brunson will be making fans out of the Knicks fans. Yeah, so the over-under was 224. You're at 216 now. There's 5 minutes on the clock, y'all. Yeah, Cam Reddish saved the game. He saved the game, yo. So, wow. Oh, he walked and they called him for it. Yo! What is he complaining about? Yo, the dude shuffled his feet and he's whining. Randall, oh, that's an offensive foul. And they finally called him for it, too. They called him on the third offensive foul he committed. If the Knicks are a team that has a good run, it's because they're going to play like the Memphis Grizzlies did 3 years ago. That would be the reason why. The Knicks are not going to wow anybody. They're going to have to come, they're going to have to come to every game and gut it out. Just like if they have a chance to win the game tonight, they will have won this game gritting it out, gutting it out. Yeah, Brunson took a good charge there. He knows the rules. That's why we are in OT. It's still 108, 108, 4.5 remaining. Oh, he dribbled it off his foot. Ahead to Brunson. And he got blocked. Oh, my God. He got his shit thrown by, and the alley-oop. Oh, my God. That's why Ja Morant is worth the 26 plus whatever $1 million per year. Look at that turnaround. Look at this chase down block. I mean, he does kind of clobber Brunson on the back end, but he didn't give it up. The Knicks could have been up 2. Instead, the Knicks are down to 110, 108, 404 remaining here in the first OT. Ja Morant, 32 points, 8 assists. My prediction was that he was going to go for 40, so I was wrong in that prediction. Especially, he didn't make it to 40 in regulation. It looked like he was at the end of the first quarter. Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. Because before Ja Morant got the block, he threw his body into Brunson. That should have definitely been a foul call there. That was more of a foul than the offensive foul that was called at the end of regulation. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is with these referees, man, but that was definitely, yeah, he definitely made body contact with Brunson before he blocked the shot. So that definitely should have been a foul call there. And that was a 4-point swing. Hartenstein, let's go! Tie game, 110, 3:45 remaining. Hartenstein just has that nice teardrop, just like that. Whoop. Bane for 3, another terrible shot from him. I'm pretty sure he'll say that he has an injury. Another bad decision by Bane. Nice give and go. Kick out to Brunson in the corner. And a missed 3-point field goal attempt. 3:15 remaining, still tied at 110. Goodness gracious. And one for Ja Morant.
He's got 34. Again, Hartenstein reaching in, giving up a 3-point play. Couldn't really see there if he actually made contact or not. But again, the float game, the finish at the rim game, and there's a 3-point shot.
Knicks about to be down by 3 here. Oh, missed free throw for Ja Morant. Goodness. Barrett into the paint. Flipped. Oh, he missed it. Come on, man. Knicks still down by 2, 2:40 remaining. And, John left it. He left it. And another offensive rebound. Bane misses it. Rebound for New York Knicks. Barrett taking it to the basket. Missed. I think he missed it. It was no offensive. No goaltending. Excuse me. 2:08 remaining. 2-point lead for Memphis and the ball. A little screen action, and he threw it away. Morant just, Cam Reddish. Hey, he went for the two-handed jam. Tie game, 112. Oh, man. Cam Reddish. They were talking about trading this guy in the offseason. Oh, another. Bad luck for the Knicks there. And that's a 24-second violation. 1:31 remaining, tie game. Knicks have possession. Yeah, Morant throwing a behind the back pass in traffic. That is ill-advised. Brunson to the basket, scooped it up, missed a layup. Get an offensive rebound. Brunson in the corner, step back, left-handed 3, misses again. He could have taken that right to the hoop for a 2-point lead. They left him open for 3, and there is another dagger for the Memphis Grizzlies, now up by 3. And the only thing the Knicks needed to do was take the ball to the basket, and then an air ball from Cam Reddish. And that should do it. That's about over there. Yeah, damn, man. I mean, it was spirited. Definitely a spirited effort down the stretch. I just really wish they didn't take so many goddamn 3-pointers. Definitely an exciting game, though. Definitely an exciting game, though. Damn. If you have not already, please like the stream, hit the subscription button. We're trying to grow this community. It was I guess it was a little bit more fun than I anticipated. A little bit more fun than I anticipated tonight. I don't know. If you're not on the YouTube platform right now, take this link to find us. Oh, they got... What the fuck just happened? Tyus Jones missed both free throws. He only needed to make one. They're free, Tyus Jones. They're free. That's what they call free throws. I don't understand. All right, so 4 seconds left. Knicks down by 3. Obviously, they do have to take a 3-point field goal. Memphis has a foul to give so that they can foul to their heart's content to try to limit the Knicks' opportunity to tie the game. But, you know, there's a lot of fight, and you got to give the Knicks that. Definitely a lot of fight. Wow, that's a hard foul. That was a hard foul. I think Jalen Brunson is trying to sell a flagrant. Fournier for 3, and he missed it, and they did lose the game. Wow. That was a good look from Fournier, though. It looked like it might go in off the release, but the Knicks do lose the season opening game. If I'm a Memphis Grizzlies fan, I am not happy with this game. Yeah, he was just short. He was just short. Just short. He was just short on that jumper, folks. If I am a Memphis Grizzlies fan, I am not happy with this performance. I think that they had very good fundamentals. They rebounded the ball. They rebounded the ball on the offensive glass. They allowed the Knicks to make the mistakes that they allowed them. They allowed the Knicks to make the mistakes that they were willing to make. But it looked like they just kind of sagged off. It looked like they kind of sagged off a little bit, and I'm not sure that I saw a lot of selfish stuff, but I will tell you, I don't want my open guys at the 3-point line. That's not where I want them. I want them moving their feet. I want them to force the defense to move their feet, force them out of position so that they could get as close to the basket as possible to get a high percentage shots, 10 feet and in. I would suggest to you that the so-called open guys, which the defense are leaving open because they're not good 3-point shooters, I would offer to you that standing out by the 3-point line instead of moving your feet, that's the offense. That's the selfishness in the offense. Move your feet and get open. Larry James says, Cam proved himself tonight. Love to see it. He got to keep it up. I totally agree with you. I was originally very excited by the signing, or they traded for Cam Reddish, because I thought that it might have given them a leg up to sign somebody like Zion Williamson, right? And having Barrett and Reddish there might have been something you could say, hey, Zion, you should come over here. But I think those are Kentucky guys, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to get some of those guys back together, or lure some of the actual upper tier NBA players, to New York. I think Cam Reddish, again, he's got a little bit of that Michael Beasley in him. There's like a Michael Beasley type feeling to him. Where you know that he can get a bucket. He's a bucket getter. But I want to see a little bit more attention to detail. I want to see better fundamentals, but he's got good energy. His touch around the basket is, like I said, I came up playing street ball right here in New York City, in the Bronx. I played street ball in Brooklyn. I played street ball in the Bronx. And the smoothness with the ball in his hands reminds me of a lot of the street ballers that I played against. And so it is a real joy to see. Maybe he just needed an opportunity to shine, and hopefully he gets that with the New York Knicks. I'd like to see Cam Reddish stay here as long as he is willing to put a body on his man on defense. If he's willing to make the right play and play hard every night, I'm good with it. So Larry James, the boy scored over 20 points off the bench. Maybe he might be able to do something to kind of shuffle that New York Knicks rotation going forward. Jalen Brunson made some nice plays. I didn't see any plays that told me that, $26 million a year is warranted. I didn't see that, but he made some nice plays. I would say that, what's this guy's name? Julius Randle. He filled up the stat sheet. I'll say that much. Julius Randle had a couple of nice plays. He filled up the stat sheet. There were some plays, both on offense and defense, I just hated. Some of those fouls are just bad fouls to take. Poor defensive positioning. Forcing up shots with open teammates. This is something that I believe that Mothman was talking about a little bit earlier. I can see you making that point in reference to Julius Randle. But Julius Randle did, it wasn't bad. But man, some of those plays, man. My favorite player to watch tonight was Isaiah Hartenstein. Good energy on defense. He's on the boards. He's got great touch with that little push. He's got like a little push hook. It's not quite a hook shot over the top, but, he's got like a nice little, dumpy. If he was a foot shorter, we would be calling it a floater. So he's got a nice little touch around 12 feet from the basket, 12 feet and in. He moved his feet. He ran hard in transition to put himself in good positions. But, when the Knicks stopped falling in love with the 3-point shot, the Knicks came back and did nice things. Their offense stalled when they basically were looking for excuses to shoot 3-point field goals. But Memphis does get the win, 115-112 in overtime. Thank you all for joining the stream here. I do appreciate it. We may do some more New York Knicks streams in the future. I'm undecided on how many of the I'm undecided. I'm undecided how many of these games I will cover, but we will be covering UFC 280. You get the lightweight title on the line with Islam Makhachev going up against Charles do Bronx Oliveira. That is a really great card in Abu Dhabi, and I can't wait to see it. We will be starting that stream at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's still Eastern Daylight Time. But we, on the East Coast, 10 a.m. for the prelims. We will be there for that, and the main card starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. We will probably have a live podcast before the end of the week. I have to check with Captain Paul on that. And I believe that is it for this live stream. Thank you very, very, very much for joining the stream tonight. If there are any styles of content you want to see on the channel, please hit us up at Talking Shit Podcast LLC at gmail.com. So if there is a story that you want us to cover, if there's a video that you want us to react to, if there's a sporting event that you think that we should cover when I'm not having to, prepare for early morning, definitely hit us up, Talking Shit Podcast LLC at gmail.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. YouTube.com/C/TALKINSHT. And also, please, for the YouTube algorithm, hit that subscription button, notification bell, and that like button. Until the next time, peace.